love yourself. What most women really need from a man isn't as complicated as people make it out to be. It's not about status, charm, or looking a certain way. It's about feeling emotionally safe enough to let her guard down, share what she's feeling, and actually trust where your heart is. She'd rather have someone consistent than someone intense, someone steady over someone thrilling but unpredictable. She needs your words to mean something, your actions to back them up, your care to still be there on the ordinary days. No hot and cold, no disappearing, no affection that only shows up when it's easy for you. She watches how you handle things when life gets hard, how you talk when conversations get uncomfortable, how present you are when you're both running on empty. Showing up when everything's fine is easy. Anyone can do that. Showing up when things are heavy, that's the part that actually matters. She wants loyalty that doesn't make her wonder, respect that doesn't feel like an act, and reassurance that doesn't come with strings attached. Not a perfect man, just a dependable one. Not chaos dressed up as passion, just a quiet, real steadiness she can breathe in. That's what makes her feel safe. That's what deepens love. That's what makes her feel truly, completely chosen. Let me ask you something. How much of your energy have you spent on someone who only gave you half of theirs? How many mornings have you woken up anxious because of someone who slept just fine? How many times have you bent over backwards for someone who couldn't even meet you in the middle? Because here's what I know for certain. The right person will never cost you your peace. They will never make you feel like love is something you have to earn or fight for or prove yourself worthy of. They will just give it freely, consistently, without making you wonder. If today is a day they feel like choosing you, your energy is precious. It is not something to be thrown at people who treat it carelessly. Every single thing you give to the wrong person is something taken from the right one. From yourself, from your healing, from the life you deserve to be living. So be honest with yourself today. Is what you're holding on to worth what it's costing you? Because you deserve a love that answers that question without any hesitation at all. The number one complaint I hear from men in relationships is not that their woman doesn't love them. It's that she doesn't like them. And there is a difference. Love is assumed. But like shows up in the tone, in whether you speak to him like he's someone you enjoy or someone you're managing, in whether your face softens when he walks into the room or tightens, in whether you lead with appreciation or criticism. Men are incredibly sensitive to this, even though they will never say it out loud. They feel it when you're happy to see them, and they feel it when you're not. They feel it when your voice is warm, and they feel it when it's sharp. And over time, if the feeling they get from being around you is more exhaustion than ease, they start to pull away. Not because they want to, because they're protecting what's left of themselves. So if you want a man who is present, open, affectionate, and engaged, give him something worth coming home to. Not perfection, just warmth, just the basic human kindness of being spoken to like he matters, because he does, and he needs to feel it. A real relationship is two people looking at life and saying, this is hard, but I'd rather do it with you than without you. That's it. That's the whole foundation. Not perfection, not constant romance, not never fighting or never struggling. Just two people who keep choosing each other even when choosing each other costs something. Even when it would be easier to walk away. I used to think love was supposed to feel like a movie. Big moments, dramatic declarations, never a dull second. But real love is so much quieter than that. Real love is him staying up with you when you can't sleep, even though he has work in the morning. It's you showing up to things you don't care about because they matter to him. It's both of you being imperfect and tired and human, and still deciding every single day that this is worth it. When you find that, when you find someone who makes even the hard parts of life feel manageable just because they're beside you, don't let that go. That's not just a relationship, that's a partnership. And sit-down partnerships built on that kind of quiet commitment last in ways that passion alone never could. There are only 3 things a woman needs to feel loved by a man. Just 3. Number 1, presence. Not just being in the room, actually being there. Eyes on her, not the phone. Listening, not waiting to talk. A man who is fully present makes a woman feel like she is the most important thing in the world. And that feeling, she will never forget it. Number 2, protection. Not just from danger, from doubt, from the moments she questions herself, her worth, her place in your life. A man who protects her peace, her confidence, her heart, that man becomes her whole world. And number 3, patience. Because she has been hurt before. She has built walls for a reason. She doesn't need you to tear them down overnight. She needs you to stand outside them long enough that she feels safe, opening the door herself. Presence, protection, patience. 3 things that cost nothing, but mean absolutely everything. Stop giving your time to people who haven't earned it. I know that sounds harsh, but someone needs to say it. Because we have been conditioned to believe that giving more is always the answer. Give more chances. Give more patience. Give more of yourself. But nobody tells you that every time you give your time to the wrong person, you are taking it from yourself, from your rest, from your joy, from the life you are supposed to be living. Time is not just a resource, it is your life happening in real time. And when you spend it on people who drain you, confuse you, or make you feel like you are asking for too much just by wanting basic consistency, you are not being generous. You are abandoning yourself. The right people do not require you to fight for their attention. They do not make you earn what should be freely given. They show up because they want to. They stay because they choose to. And they value your time because they understand what it actually costs. So be honest with yourself today. Who in your life is worth your hours? And who have you been giving them to out of habit, out of fear, out of hope that never seems to turn into anything real? Imagine getting bitten by a think about your partner for a second. The one who keeps asking if you are okay. Who notices the smallest shift in your energy and immediately needs to know if something is wrong. You might have called it clingy. You might have gotten frustrated. But here is what you need to understand. That is not insecurity. That is a trauma response called emotional monitoring. They grew up in a home where the energy could shift in an instant, where calm never lasted long, where a change in your tone meant something bad was coming. So they learned to watch everything, to read every signal, feel safe. And they brought that into your relationship, not to burden you, but because that is all they knew. Your patience right now is their healing. Every time you respond with kindness, you are teaching them something new. That peace does not always come before a storm. That love can actually feel safe. It takes time to unlearn a lifetime of survival. So be gentle with the process. To love someone with trauma is to remind them every single day that they no longer have to survive. If you have someone in your life who makes everything feel better, take a moment today to tell them. And I don't mean just a quick text. I mean really tell them. Because some people carry a gift they don't even know they have. Some people are just human medicine. You spend an hour with them and something inside you shifts. The anxiety loosens, the heaviness lifts. The version of you that was barely holding it together suddenly remembers how to breathe. They don't even have to solve anything. They don't have to say the perfect words. Their presence alone acts as a remedy for everything your soul has been carrying. In a world full of noise and constant pressure, these people are rare. They are the quiet sanctuary where you can finally exhale, where you don't have to perform, where you don't have to pretend, where you can just show up as you are. And somehow that is always enough. It is a rare energy that doesn't drain you, but refills your cup without asking for anything in return. And in a world where most interactions leave you more exhausted than before, that is everything. Well, we spend so much of our lives chasing success, money, and status. But finding someone who feels like medicine, someone who brings you back to yourself just by being in the room, that is the ultimate wealth. That is what deserves to be protected. So today, tell that person, don't assume they know. Don't wait for the right moment, because people who heal you simply by existing are once in a lifetime, and they deserve to hear it.